Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Parrott, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
You say you want some justice, kids?
Well, we got it, and it's unlimited.
That's right, kid. After our introductory episode 0, welcome back to our first official...
Secret Origins!
No, that'll be in a few episodes. No, yes. Welcome to the first official Unlimited Justice. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is...
What's up, y'all? It's Lil Hellfire.
Black Canary yourself.
I wish I had a sonic scream.
The fishnets will have to do. Alright, kids. So, again, this time, this was one on Lil Hellfire's list. We'll be talking the last days of the Justice Society of America.
Good old JSA, but not really old, but you know.
Yes. So, why did you pick this one? Was it just one of your favorites, or was there an actual, was there a deeper meaning behind it?
No, it's just a good story. I like the characterizations. Really gives you a sense of who the characters are.
Yeah.
Even though there's like a lot going on, it's still a character driven story versus like a lot of like how Justice League, and this is no shade, is usually just action.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you put this on the list because like I knew how this story ended, but I had never read this actual story before, so it was nice to actually get to read it. Yeah. I always knew where it ended, but I never read how it got there. So.
Yeah, I will say it probably does get a little slow for people, other people in the middle, but I kind of enjoy it. Like I said, I really enjoyed the character interactions. That's what makes the story for me.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you want me to do a synopsis? I have a synopsis.
Yeah, go ahead. Knock yourself out, kiddo.
All right. Thank you. Thanks, Mom. Last Days of the Justice Society Special #1, July 1986.
Wasn't born yet. It's okay.
I was gonna say few months before her birth, kids. Writers Roy and Dan Thomas. Penciler Mike Gustovich. Inker Dave Ross. Colorist Carl Gafford. Letterer David Cody Weiss, and editor Roy Thomas. Oh boy, one of the writers is the editor.
No, good old Roy Thomas, though. Those were the good old days. I do have to say, in case you don't know, it is a sequel to Crisis on Infinite Earths in kind of a way. So, just be aware of that.
Exactly.
Just to put it in the timeline for people in case they don't know.
Yes, exactly. Following the Crisis on Infinite Earth, the remaining surviving members of the Justice Society, along with Sandman's partner Sandy and Hawkman's wife Hawkgirl, gather on the estate of Carter Hall in a funeral service for Helena Wayne and the Earth 2 Dick Grayson, whom they knew became the Huntress and the Earth 2 Robin. They also realized that with the merging of the Earth universes to form one single universe with one Earth on which most of the surviving superheroes from those universes now coexist, say that 3 times fast, their own team has become redundant and past their time. Why? I mean, I get it. It's a writing, it's an excuse for the story, but it's like, why? I mean, we're basically...
Eventually, but like, this is the thing about like legacy characters and passing of the torch and things like that. I mean, that back in the day when that was important.
I guess, but it's just like, I'm like, aren't we about ready to rebuild a Justice League? It's like, they basically kill off most of Justice League Detroit, and it's like, well, there's a big vacuum there. Couldn't the Justice League absorb some of these people, maybe?
You think, but they were trying to streamline. That was the whole point of Crisis on Infinite Earths. And it's the Ouroboros. We've just been that snake eating our own tail
Yeah.
ever since. So
And again, why do we have, if Crisis is supposed to clean up continuity, why did like Jay Garrick and Alan Scott survive? Why didn't they go into?
Because a certain editor couldn't let go at the time.
I guess I was gonna say
Is what I heard.
Why didn't they go in the Crystal Land with Earth 2 Superman?
Well, it's really funny because like you have Adam, but it's not that Adam. It's the Al Pratt. You got Dr. Fate, not that Dr. Fate. It's Kent Nelson.
Yeah, it's like some of them. It's just a similar name. Yeah.
And then you got Power Girl. No, not that Power Girl. The other Power Girl.
Wait, what? How many Power Girls are there?
Aren't there like 3 technically, or 4 or something like that? Because you got the Power Girl, the Black Power Girl. You got Big Boob Power Girl. Then you got pre-crisis Power Girl. And then post-crisis Power Girl, which is kind of sort of the same person, but not really.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't post-crisis, and then the same one. Like the black one didn't
kind of sort of, but not really.
Yeah, the black one didn't come till I don't think like New 52. So yeah, it's so weird with Power Girl because it's like, once everything's settled, it's like, well, there was no Earth 2, so who is she? No, we only want one Kryptonian, so she was never super.
Boy, did they blow up on that one again.
I know.
Oh, a shout out, looking forward to the Super Pets movie.
Oh my.
That was sarcasm.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were going full Tyler. Okay.
Never go full Tyler. I will never like Man of Steel. Never. I may have rescinded the hate on Superman Returns, but I will never forgive Man of Steel. Never.
Oh boy.
Love you, buddy, but no.
Oh man, I keep seeing people are still like hyped for the Flash movie. I'm just like, oh, you mean No Way Home?
Why?
I'm just like, wait, the Flash movie? You mean Spider-Man No Way Home Light?
To be fair, they had that in the works before, so I will give credit where
well, you know what? Polish it up and pull the trigger then, because the machine's gonna.
I promise you that movie's not gonna make the light of day. It can't make the light of day.
You think maybe it might
Those
not?
Those dailies are gonna magically set on fire, and it's gonna be a whole insurance wash.
Do you think that might be? You might be right, because did you see? I don't know if it's a rumor or confirmed, but I thought I saw something. They said Michael Keaton might be in the Batgirl movie.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. If the Flash doesn't see the light of day, is that them saying, "Oh, well, the Flash ain't gonna happen, so yeah, we'll put you in Batgirl."
He wants to go back to making that sweet Disney and Sony money. I mean, as big of a clusterfuck Sony has been, it feels like they're finally getting it together, which that leaves Warner Brothers out in the cold at this point.
Hey, it feels like the Vulture is about ready to make a return to thing, because hasn't he shown up in Morbius?
Yep.
So, I mean...
It is, I believe, if it's still in the order that I last saw it, it is a post-credit scene, though. They want that Sinister Six movie, even if it's got to be Spider-Man versus the Sinister Six. I think Sony wants that Sinister Honestly, Six. I think Disney was kind of stupid because Sony kind of backdoored it hey, now that everybody's interested in that third Andrew Garfield movie and it's not connected to Disney, suckers! They played the long game. I think they played the long game on Disney. Maybe. Good for them. I tried to make up with the mouse, but they keep making dumb decisions. So
I don't know the logistics, but is that legal? Like they can both make Peter Parker Spider-Man movies just with different actors?
It would be like Spectacular Peter Parker. Okay. I don't think they can use Amazing anymore or something
no. But I'm just saying, but they can.
I think they can. I think that was the whole point of the movie. It's this is still technically in the Sonyverse, so you guys can have Tom Holland if you really want him, and we can go make the Andrew Garfield movie, and then we can do College Homecoming for Tobey Maguire, whatever. So
no, what Charlie Esser has been crying for? Use Toby to spin a Spider Girl out.
Yeah, Mayday.
Yep.
Makes sense. But yeah, back to Justice Society. Sorry.
Is that enough Spider-Man for your DC? Is that enough Spider-Man for your DC podcast, kids? All right.
I mean, it's just the biggest. It's going to be the biggest thing right now. I mean, it finally hit the $1 billion.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff like that. So, It's still in the zeitgeist.
I mean, it's one of the biggest things. The only thing I think that's.
I mean, that's how you do a fan service movie. That's all I'm saying. That was the whole point of Flashpoint. It feels like they're trying to make a fan service movie, but at the same time, DC does not care about their fans. It's kind of obvious.
They did it if the World of Hellfire gives it an A.
Well, I'm a Spider-Man fan. I'm a simp for Spidey.
Ew.
We do have a whole Spider-Man podcast, bud.
Exactly. All right, let's get back to this thing.
Oh yeah, and I think I just wanted more Star Spangled Kid, the Sylvester Pemberton version.
Yeah.
And I miss Johnny Thunder so much. I was really hoping that the Flash would pick up on it. I thought for a while when JWS and CW weren't seeing eye to eye, they might kind of pull that.
Mm-hmm.
It's still time, I guess. Supposedly, they're gonna keep making the Flash until 2025. I don't know.
Well, I mean, they still got to do the rest of it. Oh, did they renew it for a couple of years?
No, I'm just saying. At this point, they might as well. There's nothing else on that damn station.
I mean, they still got in, the rest of this season.
Yeah, sure they do.
Nope.
Wah, wah.
Oh boy.
Stay tuned for the finale. Little past thoughts.
Oh my. All right, so Earth 2 Hawkman calls for the Justice Society to be immediately disbanded when the Spectre appears unto them, crying out in pain before he collapses. Dr. Fate touches the Spectre and is immediately flooded with images of something that took place in 1945, something that is far different from what the rest of the Justice Society that was active at the time remembered.
Oh, Terry Sloan's Mr. Terrific. I don't miss that guy.
That
guy can go to hell.
Go to hell. We go to hell when you die. I mean, I don't remember reading a lot of stories with him, but yeah, it's
not a good guy.
There's a reason he didn't.
Oh, I thought that the cameos were kind of cute because you got Brainwave Jr., you got Fury, Jade. I was like, oh, this is such a cute little story.
Yeah, there was what is it? I did actually look into it. Yeah, there was an All-Star Squadron issue where there was kind of a wrap-up of this, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, wait a minute. Hitler? Spear of Destiny? What is this, the Constantine movie? What the...
Well, is this where they started planting the seeds where it's like, okay, you know why the Justice Society didn't end World War II in 2 seconds? Yeah, because Hitler had the Spear of Destiny.
Exactly.
Or magic or something, yes. So yes, the flashback. On the day of Franklin D. Roosevelt's funeral, the Justice Society sees a rip in the sky, which they surmise is another reality trying to enter into theirs.
I mean, they're used to Crisis on Multiple Earths, right?
Well, in 1945, were they?
Well, we're doing a flashback set in the modern continuity as well, though, so...
Yeah.
Retroactively, yes.
Okay, so, and again, this is 86, so right now, the Justice Society still remembers Earth 2, right?
Yes.
Yes, because eventually no one remembers the multiverse. It's basically...
And then suddenly we do.
Pirate. Yeah. Well, Psycho Pirate always knew that.
Psycho Pirate.
No, eventually all the DC characters are just like, I remember battling the Anti-Monitor, and it's like they remember Barry dying, but not Supergirl. It's like, yeah.
Sexist.
We tried to destroy the universe, and we stopped them. Well, again, it was the burn effect, They didn't want
Superboy's going, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall.
Burn.
Take a drink. Superboy hate. Superboy Prime hate. Take a drink.
And tearing down that wall gave us Jason Todd back.
And consequently gave us Bucky. Hashtag fight me in the comments, nerds. I don't care. Too coinky dinky.
And Dick Grayson as Batman gave us Bucky as Captain America.
Does that mean Falcon as Captain America gave us Black Batman?
I am Batman. Oh, I don't know. Well, I mean, it's a couple years later, but maybe. It is making a resurgence. That's right.
After Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that whole thing, yeah. Mm-hmm, okay. I see you.
Don't say that, Lil. I think isn't Kevin Smith trying to take and Mark Bernardin trying to take credit for Black Batman? We had that idea years ago.
Oh, I stopped listening to his podcast.
You know what? I've been slowly.
I'm too busy trying to get like Joe Rogan. I'm trying to figure out his formula. So his podcasts are like 4 hours long, man. I got time for nothing else but that and our podcast. That's it.
It's all Blue Chew.
If it's good enough for Joe Rogan, it's good enough for me.
Blue Chew, kids.
If anybody has any Blue Chew, please send it to me. I just want to see. I just want to see something.
Whoa!
I just want to test it out for science. And that, my friends, is why Lilith has to take a break on drinking in 2022.
Why? Because you want to use Blue Chew?
No, because drops like superior
drop.
puss exist.
Oh, come on. No, kids, Lilith Hellfire will slow down on her drinking, but the quality of this podcast and the drops will continue.
Dick jokes are in my blood. Don't worry, kids.
Hello. Dick jokes are in her, kids.
Whoa!
I said jokes. I threw in jokes. And it's not just us.
Talking about meat is so natural for Ray.
You know, Ray.
He's not going to hear this.
Our Australian contingent. All right, so yes, big rip in the sky. The members with the power of flight attempt to fly into the rip to investigate, but they are soon repelled. The Spectre reveals that the point of origin of the rip in the sky is from Germany, of course, which makes the team...
Ragnarok, baby! Suck it, Thor!
Time to Ragnarok and roll.
Nice. Also, show yourself out.
Thank you. Which from Germany, which makes the team, as well as President Harry S. Truman, realize that Adolf Hitler...
The S is for sucker!
Oh, damn.
Fight me, nerds. Fight me, history nerds.
Has a powerful mystical weapon that he intends to use not only against the Allied troops, but also against the whole world. Little man. The Justice Society travels as far as they dare outside the limits.
That puts a new spin on us being the police, policing the world with our big stick.
True. Loud cutty big stick.
Screw it, League of Nations.
Oh my. The Justice
History jokes.
Capes and Lunatics versus the world. The Justice Society travels as far as they dare outside the limits of the sphere of influence, then bravely enter into that zone without Superman and all superheroes with magic-based powers. Oh yeah, I mean that makes sense. They were just like, yeah, anyone who's like has magic or is like unduly affected by magic, or Superman, stay here.
Well, and I also thought that it was kind of like a nice little fun like tie around because like I forget which one it is. It's like one of the specials. Roosevelt actually was the one that formed the JSA, so that's why they're at his funeral, things like that. I thought there were nice little touches throughout the whole book. So.
Oh yeah, you could tell the team was really, But yeah, they enter and they be picked off one by one by Nazi troops as they enter into the bunker where Adolf Hitler is using the ancient Spear of Destiny. Though Hawkman survives long enough to confront Hitler, it is too late. Fire pours into the room and devours its inhabitants. Then it spreads throughout the whole earth, devouring everything on it and the planet itself until nothing remains.
I don't know if you guys, this is just a fun fact. I think it's 1992 Armageddon Inferno. It's No. It was Sandman. The Sandman one where it's like actually Odin. It's like a simulation that Odin created to avoid actual Ragnarok. Yeah, it's a lot of homework that you should follow up. They were all good like series after these two that follow up on this particular story.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to definitely pick up on those and like when they returned, like that series they had when they returned and stuff.
Oh, 1992, yeah. That spun out of Armageddon Inferno. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay, we're definitely gonna cover that. After revealing this alternate history to the Justice Society members of the present time, Dr. Fate shows them that the rip in the sky is now over them at this point in time. What Hitler had done in 1945 with the ancient Spear of Destiny is now coursing its way through time. Dr. Fate now transports the team back in time to 1945 to the point where they see that Hitler has started using the spear to cause a worldwide catastrophe, and he reveals that Hitler has tapped into the power of the Spectre. while he was
Uh-oh.
lying dormant following his confrontation with the Anti-Monitor to make the
Not
catastrophe.
good.
And again, that's kind of weird because it's like, okay, so the 19 I mean, is this the new timeline? Because 1945 they were on Earth too. Now all of a sudden it's one Earth. So
Mm-hmm. It's
yeah,
very confusing.
we're really effing with the time and space here. Yeah. How did the multiverse survive?
Well, it had to survive for money.
Oh, true. Yes. How does anything survive, kids? Money.
We need the money. Gimme, gimme.
True. All right. So, yes. So, yeah. Trapped in the Dr. Fate takes the heroes to the world of Asgard, the home of the Nordic gods.
Suck it, Thor.
Oh my! Was that really like a second Marvel?
But no, it's funny because it's like they'll sue for Loki, but not Thor. That's weird. That's a weird choice, but we know where Thor stands. That's all I'm saying. He's still technically a god too,
True.
in general use. Rude.
Also revealing that Hitler has linked the fate of their Ragnarok, the Twilight of the Gods, to that of the universe. Knowing that the only way to keep Hitler's linkage of the Ragnarok to the universe's destruction from taking place is to change the course of the Ragnarok's outcome, Dr. Fate merges the members of the Justice Society along with Sandy and Hawkgirl with the Nordic gods who were out to battle the demons come to destroy them.
But being a true nerd, you really know that Norse gods are actually gray little aliens. If you understand that reference, leave a comment.
Oh yeah, what was it? Was it late? Was it like the mid '90s, like right before Onslaught? Warren Ellis was writing Thor. I think he wrote a story and it says like, oh yeah, all the Asgardians are just aliens.
That's actually a Stargate reference.
Okay, but no, there actually was a story.
I think
it's like,
actually that's where he got it. If I'm not mistaken, one of the writers said that that's where they actually got that from. So.
Oh really? Yeah, it's basically like, yeah, Shield has them all classified as aliens. Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong.
It was bare chested Thor era. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the best era.
Oh my!
Giving the ladies a little Steve Trevor, you know.
See,
you never go wrong with giving the ladies a little Steve Trevor. That's all I'm saying.
See, Lilith, you don't need Blue Chew. You got bare chested Thor. Knowing that the only way to keep, I
didn't say it was for me.
Hey-oh. Sure. The team members Flash, Johnny Thunder, Green Lantern, Starman, Hawkman, Hawkgirl, and Wildcat perish in the battle. But as
Sorry.
Talk about your Wildcat. But as the Justice Society prevails until there is only Surtur, the fiery demon, left to battle. The perished team members are brought back to life, and they all join together for the defeat of Surtur. Everyone except for Power Girl and the Star-Spangled Kid, who have been purposely
Sylvester.
who have been purposely withdrawn by Dr. Fate from this confrontation. Ah, man.
Inextricably linked, those three. Shout out to Stargirl for remembering that, actually.
Yeah. As the Justice Society defeats Surtur, Power Girl and Star Spangled Kid see that the whole battle is starting all over. Dr. Fate reveals that the battle must be repeated over and over in order to protect the universe from the intended fate of Ragnarok. He transports them out of Asgard and back to the Hall estate in the present time. Then is soon transported there by the Spectre, who now joins with his master. Dr. Fate now informs the members of Infinity Inc. what has transpired. As the course of the Ragnarok is changed, Hitler sees that his plans to destroy the world have been defeated. He eventually marries his mistress, Ava Braun, and they retreat into their underground suite, where they
commit suicide.
Poison themselves to commit suicide.
Allegedly.
See, kids, happy ending.
Allegedly. Don't go looking in Argentina or Brazil.
What, for like that 106-year-old painter or whatever? Okay. All right, Lil, thoughts. This was your pick. What did you think?
I like it. It's a little convoluted, but at the time, everything was convoluted, trying to, really figure out where everything belongs in a post-crisis world.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh yeah.
like those heroes really did sacrifice. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
yeah.
Justice League, they don't make the sacrifices as much anymore.
No, and
But
I
they
mean,
actually like I will say that JSA doesn't feel like family, they feel like coworkers. Whereas Justice League definitely is a family.
you mean Justice Society?
No, Justice Society feels like coworkers. Justice League is a family.
Justice League is a family?
Yeah.
Okay.
They eat chili and spend Christmas together. I'm just saying. JSA is a very efficient group, don't get me wrong, but they are very much coworkers. When it's time to clock out, they're clocking out with their families. See, that's the thing. JSA all had families and lives
Right.
outside of being a superhero. Whereas most of the people in Justice League can't say that.
True.
I
True.
find that a very kind of weird thing, especially for the time that the JSA was written.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of a weird dichotomy for me, but I like it.
Was that part of the reason too? Because the era they were like created, where it's like, oh yes, they all have, they're all like family men, and they have families and
Yeah,
stuff.
and like I said, they were built to set up a legacy and to pass the torch. That's what that was all about in the Golden Age. That's why everybody had sidekicks and stuff like that. So eventually they could pick up that torch and run with it.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Definitely.
did fans eventually get tired of that and got whiny? I know I didn't like it when, I was very offended when Wally took it up. It's like, he doesn't deserve it just yet. But I got used to it and I liked it and it did great things with Wally, although now he's the redheaded stepchild. But, they could never do that again, I don't think. With the exception maybe Nightwing as Batman, but they refuse to do it anymore ever again.
Oh, I mean, it's never going to be permanent now. No.
Because that would make Bruce Wayne redundant, but it's like, we could always do Batman Beyond.
I mean, that last year or two before New 52, I mean, you had Bruce and Dick as Batman. It's like, it worked.
Yeah, but, their bread and butter is Bruce Wayne. That's where all the toys are. They don't want to change the mold at the factory. Honestly, that a lot of that has to do with merch.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, there's never going to be any lasting change to Batman or Spider-Man or Superman. Yeah, no.
Yeah, so. Well, maybe Superman, because they're starting not to give a boop about Superman.
Well, for some reason, they seem to have like trouble figuring out what to do with Superman. Although if you didn't see the news, kids, 2022 sees the return of the Batman Superman book, which will be written by Mr. Mark Waid.
Oh yeah, is that too little, too late though?
I don't know. I mean, I know
they kind of ruined that whole dynamic for a while.
I mean, we were predicting, Mark Waid was going to get the regular Superman book, but it's like.
Well, Superman Batman relationship definitely needs more damage control, so I could see why they would call him Mark Waid. So,
but it's probably going to be all out of continuity, or flashbacks or something. Just the current state of affairs. I mean, Superman's not even on Earth.
What does continuity even mean in a DC world?
Everything counts.
Nothing matters.
But I'm just saying, if Superman is literally on Apokolips at the moment and his son is on Earth, watching the shop, it's just like. Yeah, where's this book going to fit in? But
we'll
I
see.
Don't care. Yeah, and did you say
if it's good, it's good, and that'll be our continuity. I think that's just how they want it to be. Whatever you like is continuity. I think is the general gist of it right now.
Oh, that's what they want. Yeah, but
lazy, but I'll take it.
And the branding. Do you ever see like that first volume? What back in was that 2003 or something? It was Superman, Batman, but every volume since then has been Batman. Superman. Mm-hmm.
We all know why. But, like, even Batman is, like, old hat at this point.
Yeah,
it's time for Nightwing and Batgirl and Donald. Like, it's just time. It's time.
I mean, maybe they'll start to see, guys, go pick up.
Or even Supergirl, because they have been doing Supergirl, like, shady as hell for, like, the last decade.
Once again, it's like, I don't think they know what to do with Supergirl. It's like, do they want a teenage girl? Do they want someone slightly older? And it's like, then that show showed up and I think kind of muddied the waters. Because they're like, hey, we want to do they want to do their own thing, but they're like, oh, well, we got to make it somewhat similar to the TV show. So hopefully some of these fans jump over, which,
They never did.
When's the last time any movie or TV show got like a ton of people to come to
Green Arrow definitely got a lot of people in. It was the sycophants, the Felicity lovers, but I'll take what I can get.
I mean, if
No,
it helps sales.
hashtag you can fight me in the comments. I literally don't care. Y'all know how I feel about Arrow. So, and that whole fandom after season 3, just bleh, dumpster fire.
I was gonna say she loved those first 2 seasons. I remember.
I love the first 2.5 seasons. I did. I will defend those till my last breath. That's the hill I will die on. Love season 1 of Flash. That's the hill I'll die on.
Oh my, just season 1.
I said what I said.
I know.
Because they just copy pasted for season 2 most of the time. So,
yeah. Did you finish Armageddon?
I'm slogging through it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was right. Who was behind the whole thing? I knew it.
Of course. Oh God. They're gonna let that show go on forever.
It was me.
So original.
Oh yeah, get through it. I really want your thoughts after part 5.
Okay, I'm almost done. But yeah, what did you think about this? Like as a relative newcomer to the story.
Like I said, I knew it. I kind of knew that they were stuck, in this never-ending cycle and stuff, and I just never read the actual story. So I mean, I enjoyed it because, and again, I love. I was just like, okay, this is how it happened. So of course, I enjoyed it on that. I enjoyed it. Again, it's like a lot of these 80s comics I enjoy because it's like it. I don't want to say they put more love in then than they do now, but I mean, they're still passionate.
It was more incentive. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's more. Yeah, because it's like a lot of these guys were still up and comers, new and stuff. You know what I mean? Now these guys are like, all these guys are like so established and have been doing it for decades. And
again, too. I mean, this comes right after Crisis, so it's like the waters aren't so muddied. So it's like now it's like, well, what continuity am I writing in? Does continuity matter here? At least they're just like, okay, we're like changing the guard, and there's only been one big continuity shift, pretty much. So
yeah.
So yeah, it's more focused, and yeah, again, I really enjoyed this. I mean, art was great. I like the art.
So good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was like, even though it was like a dark story, I feel like the colors were very vibrant and everything was pretty sharp.
Yeah, I think they DC for the most part, it's like they usually keep the Justice Society kind of bright, don't they? Even if
regardless, like some of those stories get dark and you're just like, okay, you could throw in a little gray here.
Yeah, but look where they come from. Most of them come from.
Yeah, it's that golden age polish, definitely.
Meanwhile, maybe it's good the Justice Society takes breaks sometimes, because I mean, look what they've done with Batman and Superman. Make them really dark.
Yeah, and no, some of those characters, like Dr. Fate's kind of a dark, tragic character.
Oh yeah, I mean, you could definitely go dark with Dr. Fate. Spectre, yeah.
So, but like they found that balance, and with who they decided to, like, for the better or worse, team them up with. Like, you ever notice certain pairs always kind of occur.
Yeah.
It's kind of like now, like how it's like always Zatanna and Constantine.
Yes. And for those of you interested, later on this year in 2022, yes, on Sector 2814, the Green Lantern podcast, part of our reading will be the Hal Jordan Spectre series. So,
what's this gonna be? Some kind of crossover episode? That's a BoJack, by the way, Phil.
We're not crossing over unless you want to.
I thought we were doing a crossover.
Well, we're doing the JLA crossover in April. The Grant Morrison, like the first 4 Grant Morrison issues. Yeah. No,
like I said, I like Hal Jordan as a Spectre. I do.
No, it's kind of funny because it's going to be quite interesting because a certain Hal Jordan fanboy has never read that Spectre series. So
Will has never read it?
No.
I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
And I said neither have I, and of course Kona hasn't. So yeah, we're gonna dive into that.
Oh my god!
I don't know if it's the whole series or at least most of it. DeMatteis wrote.
I'm like, that's my favorite Hal thing. That's not saying much, consider how much I hate him, but I do like the Parallax stuff, to be fair. So.
Hey, you could send in feedback. I'll let you know what it is. You could be like, why didn't you idiots read this sooner?
Definitely.
And Justice League news, kids. It was announced, what was it, like a week ago? Bendis' last regular Justice League issue will be 74.
They didn't want him to do 75, I guess.
Hey, so is it going to be an anniversary issue, or are they going to reboot, or both? Are they going to do
both? It might just be like one, like, oversized couple of, like, retrospectives, blah blah blah, and then maybe 76 is the reboot.
You mean number 1?
I hope they keep the numbering going. Honestly, they like the new books need big numbers. Yeah. Honestly, big numbers, and number ones just don't sell as much as they used to because everybody's kind of hip to the game. Yeah. So they definitely need to go back to letting things get to be 100, 200. It just makes the value more in the comic book speculating. At least now in the 20s.
Or
that feels so weird saying 20s. Oh my god. So
or do we do a legacy numbering thing?
No legacy numbering.
Why?
Hate it.
So you don't want to number
if you reboot it, don't count. You gotta start all over again. Spider-Man.
Oh my. So yeah, but yes, Bendis' last issue will be 74, but he will be writing the Justice League vs. Legion of Superheroes, which we'll eventually cover here.
Yep.
And I guess it was announced he's doing, I forget if he's producing or what, but he's doing something within for HBO Max. It's going to be a Legion of Superheroes adult animation series.
Man, Harley Quinn is the best adult animation that HBO Max can ever produce. You can't capture, lightning doesn't strike twice. You can't capture it in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Just a warning, it's gonna be a waste of money, Warners, and we don't have money to waste. Quiet as it's kept. Sorry, Matrix.
Oh hey, one of my Christmas presents from my parents, I got a Batman strap for my watch.
Oh, is that your Apple Watch?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a Batman strap for it, and it came with a free download off this app. You get it was 20 some DC faces for it.
Oh, nice.
So of course it's the 6 of the big 7, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Green Lantern, which are all Hal Jordan and Flash.
Oh, no Aquaman, no Cyborg. That's fine.
No, there is Aquaman. Oh. There's a few Aquamans. Yeah, that's what I said. 6. All the big 7 except for Martian Manhunter. Yeah.
It's because he's black, isn't it?
Oh. So those 6, and then 2
or
other
green, whatever.
Those 6, and then 2 other DC characters. Love, would you like to guess which other 2 DC characters were in there?
Joker and Nightwing.
No. Oh no. I got Kristen all fired up because I said there was no Nightwing.
Who was it then?
Joker, you were right, and Harley.
Blech.
Yeah. So, come on, you knew.
Sometimes you just hope you're wrong.
I know, but we got to.
Could have been worse. It could have been Punchline.
Come on, love. We got to pander to that Hot Topic crowd. Come on.
Hell, since Birds of Prey, I have not seen any Harley merch in a Hot Topic, and I go every week.
Oh, we went in there today. I mean, I don't know if they're getting rid of their Funkos or what. There weren't that many even in there.
Oh, it's just the end of the season for their Funkos. And plus, the whole shipping delay and stuff. So, but yeah, every year around this time, they clean out their Funkos. They have these really great sales usually.
Yeah, and we have the last FYE on Earth in our mall. I went in there. They had a lot more Funkos, but yeah, nothing new.
Oh, you guys got an FYE? Now, I miss Sam Goody. That's what I truly miss. 90s child all the way.
But yeah, I was all disappointed. I was like, no Spider-Man No Way Home Funkos? Well, I'm like, what the hell?
There's not even a lot of them on Amazon when I was looking.
There wasn't a lot of merch in any of the stores, even figures or anything in the toy aisles or anything. I'm just wondering, was that on purpose, trying to keep spoilers to a minimum, or?
I don't know.
Although
the Funkos are never really that big of spoilers, though.
Yeah, but if you put out a Toby and an Andrew Funko, though, that's kind of a spoiler.
But everybody, that's an open secret. Sony, that's something
I don't
Sony,
know.
like I said, Sony wanted that. That's why they
Yeah,
spoiled everything, because I'm telling you, they're going to spin off that third Andrew Garfield movie and they're going to do a reboot
yeah.
for Toby and his family. Mark my words.
I mean, they confirmed the villains pretty much, but I mean, I think Andrew Garfield's still denying he's in Spider-Man No Way Home.
I feel so bad for him because he had this really great movie, damn near Oscar worthy performance, and everybody just kept asking him, was he in Spider Man? I felt bad for the kid. Like, I don't like the kid, I don't like his Spider Man, but I felt bad for the kid.
Yeah, like you said, he might get more Spider-Man. Oh, you think you're gonna bring Emma Stone back, or are we gonna spin off a Spider Gwen?
No,
No.
Spider Gwen is for the animated.
Yeah. Oh
She's
yeah.
supposed to actually be there. I think they are actually. The second movie was supposed to be hers, but I think they bumped that, and the third one, Into the Spider Verse, is going to be like the Gwen one.
Okay.
That at least that's the last time that I heard that that's what their plans were. So Sony definitely has a lot of things in the works for Gwen for sure. So
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
like Emma Stone's Gwen either. So I cheered when her neck snapped. So.
Oh damn! When she hit the
But then
ground.
I kind of cheered when I read the first Gwen Stacy story where her neck snapped too. I don't like Gwen. I like the different versions of Gwen, but I don't like original Gwen.
Well, some of these Gwen, I mean, they wrote her as a whiny crybaby. You know, they really,
Exactly.
a bunch of old men, right? You know, they really didn't do much with her.
I like Miles and I like Miles as Gwen. Okay, that's the only Gwen I like.
But I'll tell you this, kids. I was out shopping even before, during, and after Christmas, and I swear, those toy aisles in like Target and everywhere else, man, you can don't worry, you can still pick up Eternals toys.
Bro, that's all my comic book store has for the t-shirts. Like, all the Spider-Man stuff was gone, all the Venom stuff was gone. Even at Walmart, all the Eternals. I mean, every size, extra small to 3X Eternal shirts, you could find them.
Oh yeah, even the figures, all of it. Yeah, oh yeah, man. That's
definitely not gonna be a collectible.
I mean, it was an okay movie, but it's like, yeah, people aren't like, I guess kids aren't flocking to it. Adults aren't.
That was
flocking
not
to
a kids movie. First of all, Eternals was not geared towards the youngins.
Yeah, why do we need a sex scene, kids?
I mean, if we're gonna have a sex scene, at least have it be between Aunt May and Happy. I'm just saying.
Oh my.
Kind of sad for Marissa Tomei, but I hated her version of Aunt May. Just saying. Dumb. Anywho, I'm looking forward to our next episode of this podcast because we're going to be doing a nice little review.
Oh yes, next time. That's right, Lilith Hellfire. We'll be covering JLA: Age of Wonder.
Ooh, fancy.
Two issue Elseworlds. Yes.
They just don't make them like that anymore. they literally don't. It would be like Black Label with Batman's pouch.
Whoa!
I said
pouch. Wait, you said pouch?
Yeah.
Out of the pouch. Boing.
A classic, if you will.
Yes. So yes, next time we'll be covering JLA: Age of Wonder. Yeah, Elseworlds were, superior to Black Label. I'm sorry. Black Label is just, naughty language and, maybe it was a bad song. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we're going to have to cover some more Elseworlds on here.
Well, obviously we'll get to Kingdom Come and all that stuff too, but
yeah. So yeah, next time JLA: Age of Wonder, and then in 2 weeks, it's gonna be time for our first animated series episode review.
Good times. Man, I miss that time when DC just had it. We had freaking the Nolan trilogy. The Tim universe was still going strong. We still had our shorts, our DC shorts. Like, I miss DC shorts so much.
So Secret Origins Part 1, and then in February, Justice League of America 195, 196, and 197. One a week till the next review. So yeah, so that's kind of a crossover, Justice League, Justice Society crossover. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We got a lot of great picks for this year. So
oh yeah, and there's so many more like in the back of my head. I'm just like,
We made a whole list. We didn't
Well,
even scratch the surface.
I was gonna say you made a list, and I didn't even add stuff in there yet. I'm just like, oh, I want to talk Detroit. I want to talk.
Obviously, we're gonna talk Detroit because yes.
All right. So, anything else, Little Hellfire?
No, I think we're good until next time.
All right. So, yes. So you have your homework, kids. Send us your thoughts, or you can send your thoughts on this. We'll read it next time. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you could find Unlimited Justice on Facebook, on Twitter. You could join the DC Omniverse or Facebook fan group. Find links to all those. Links
Come
to
be
this.
a psycho pirate. Arg.
Listen to you. What did you call Charlie Esser? It's Psycho Pirate.
Uncancelable.
I'm uncancelable.
Remember, don't be a psycho pirate.
Oh, I'm going to wear a gimp mask and murder people.
That's like all of Batman's rogues gallery, but that's fine.
That's not true. Joker doesn't wear a mask. Anyway, yes.
Oh, somebody just wore his face as a mask. That's right.
Oh, that's right. Where was I? Oh, yes. Find links to this YouTube channel. See Little Hellfire pop Blue Chew like jelly beans. Blue Chew, please sponsor us. We'll get it up for Blue Chew. Anyway.
Give your wife something.
I love making her ADD kick in.
That's our best drop. I don't care what anybody says.
Apologize for it.
What?
That's our best drop. I don't care what anybody says.
Give your wife something.
So yes, links to the YouTube channel. Most importantly, links to the Patreon. You know, we're not billionaires here like Bruce Wayne or Oliver Queen. We need the money. Gimme. So yes, please. Anything you can contribute to the Patreon is appreciated. $3 or $5 gets you exclusive content, creator interviews. Mr. DG Chichester is here every month. Our superhero movie brackets coming soon, which got to plan that out. All right. So yes,
The draft is coming soon. Send in your picks.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny if we got on here and just did like the draft.
No, we are doing the draft. We'll talk about it.
I mean, like an NFL draft.
Yeah, it's gonna be like all the names in the thing, and then we're just gonna pick. I already have the list. Don't worry about it.
Your third round draft pick, Steele.
It's going in the first round.
Yeah. Fantastic Four from 2015. We'd like to have a word with you. Anyway, so yes, see, Patreon's gonna be nuts, kids. So go please subscribe or get yourself some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. So everything we all just mentioned in that ramble, you can find at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. All right, Little Hellfire. Where can these people find you?
If you guys want to give me tips on how best to use Blue Chew, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire69. Duh. Yeah, I got that last night.
In your bunker with your getting that spear of destiny.
I just want to have fun on a broom. Goldschlager? What?
Hey-oh! Yes, we're children, kids. Thank you for joining us again. Next time, JLA Age of Wonder. You'll be wondering why
Wonder, what's in that Wonder Ball?
Oh my! So you'll be wondering why you hadn't read this story yet. So yes, get yourself some justice, kid.
Unlimited justice.
This meeting is adjourned. Everyone get up from the meeting table.
Oh, we gotta get you a gavel.
Yes.
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice.
Come back next time, kids. Get yourself some more